Uh-oh, our trail mix is all mixed together. Do you think we can separate it again? Today, we're going to learn what it means to separate a mixture, discover 5 different ways to do it, choose the best method for different mixtures, and see how people use these methods every day. Before we begin, let's answer an important question. What does it mean to separate a mixture? Separating a mixture means taking the different parts apart again. The materials don't change into something new, they stay the same. We're simply putting them back into separate groups. Take a close look at this trail mix. How would you separate it? Pause the video and think like a scientist. Let's see one way to do it. This method is called sorting by hand. We use our hands to pick apart the different pieces. It works best when the objects are easy to see and easy to pick up, just like trail mix. Now imagine you have a bowl of sand and rocks. How would you separate them? Think carefully before we find out. Let's investigate. This method is called sieving. A sieve has tiny holes. Small pieces fall through, while bigger pieces stay on top. It's great for separating things that are different sizes. Here's a bowl of rice mixed with paper clips. Do you think a magnet can help separate them? What's your prediction? Let's test it. A magnet picks up magnetic objects, like paper clips. The rice doesn't stick to the magnet, so it stays behind. That's a fast and easy way to separate this mixture. Now we're mixing sand and water. What do you think will happen when we pour it through a filter? Will the sand stay, or will it go through? Let's find out. This method is called filtration. The water passes through the filter, but the sand stays behind. The filter catches the solid pieces, while the water flows through. The sun is shining on this bowl of salt water. What do you think will happen to the water? And what will be left behind? Pause the video and make your prediction. Let's watch what happens. This method is called evaporation. The water changes into water vapor and goes into the air. The salt stays behind, so we can separate it from the water. Did you know people separate mixtures every day? We drain pasta, workers sort recyclable materials, and many jobs use these same methods. Science is all around us. Let's review. We learned sorting, sieving, using a magnet, filtration, and evaporation. Great job! Now it's time to see what you remember. It's quiz time! Grab a pencil or just answer out loud. Pause the video if you need more time. Let's see how many you can get right. True or false? A mixture can be separated into its different parts. What do you think? The answer is true. A mixture can always be separated back into its individual components. Next question. Which tool is the most helpful for separating a mixture of sand and rocks? The correct answer is a sieve, as its holes allow the sand to pass through while catching the larger rocks. For our next question, which method is the best way to separate a trail mix? Sorting by hand is the best choice here because the pieces are large and easy to grab. True or false? A magnet can pick up paper clips but cannot pick up rice. That is true. Magnets attract metals like those in paper clips, but they don't affect rice. Now, let's put your knowledge to the test with a reasoning question. If you have a jar of iron filings and powder milk, which method would you use to separate them, and why? The best method is to use a magnet. Because the iron filings are magnetic, they will stick to the magnet, while the milk powder will be left behind, making it a very effective separation technique. Thank you for joining this exploration of how to separate mixtures. We hope these 5 methods help you better understand the world of science around you.